You don't hear the whispers yet, but heaven does. You don't see the shifting yet, but the angels are already moving. There's something stirring beyond your reach, beloved. A holy chain reaction, silent in the natural, thunderous in the spirit. And though your surroundings feel ordinary, the atmosphere around your name is anything but. Because right now, as you sit in the tension of the unknown, your name is being spoken in places you didn't expect, by people you didn't even know were watching. And not all whispers are malicious. Some carry reverence. Some carry recognition. And some, oh, some, carry destiny. Let me open the veil for you. There is a stirring behind closed doors. Conversations are unfolding. Strategic alignments are being discussed. And the strangest thing about it all. Your name is at the center of it. Not because you campaigned. Not because you begged. Not because you manipulated your way forward. But because I placed you on their hearts. Because you've been faithful in the shadows. Because your tears became incense. Because your silence in seasons of injustice became thunder before my throne. I am the Lord your God, and this moment has not come by accident. This is not luck. This is divine placement. The reason you've been feeling pressure. The reason your spirit has been stirred, almost to the point of trembling. It's because your spirit knows you're being called forth. Heaven is whispering, it's time. Now listen, and listen carefully. You are not being called into noise, you're being called into wait. This is not about attention. It's about assignment. It's not about popularity. It's about prophetic placement. I've seen how long you've waited. I've seen you misunderstood, passed over, judged, dismissed. But child, I didn't forget. And now, those who once overlooked you are beginning to shift. Not because you changed for them, but because I changed their vision. They're starting to feel something when they hear your name. They don't understand it. They can't explain it. But they are being nudged, by me. One heart is being stirred more than the others. This one is important. They saw something you wrote, said, or simply lived, and it moved them deeply. It marked them. And now, they've shared your name with someone else. That was the spark. And child, the wildfire has begun. You've been feeling it, haven't you, that strange mix of anticipation and heaviness? The feeling that something is coming, yet you can't quite name it. That tension in the air that makes you want to cry, laugh, worship, and run, all at once. Let me explain. What you're sensing is the announcement of your next chapter. And I'm giving you this word now, because within the next 24 hours, the first wave will break. That's why your dreams have felt vivid. That's why your sleep has felt interrupted. That's why your spirit has been alert even in rest. You are not going crazy. You are sensing the signal of heaven. Now hear me, you don't need to chase this moment. You don't need to campaign for it. You don't need to promote yourself or explain why you deserve it. Because what's happening is not earthly recognition, it's divine confirmation. Your name is moving faster than you think. It began in a whisper, but it's now gaining momentum like a tidal wave of favor. Not everyone will celebrate it. Some will feel jealousy rise. Others will try to dismiss it. And a few may even try to imitate it. But none of that will stop what I've set in motion. This is my doing, not man's. I am elevating you not for vanity, but for visibility tied to purpose. So walk softly. Speak wisely. And remember this, the room you've never entered already knows your name. The door you thought was shut is now being unlocked from the inside. And the message you're about to receive? It's the beginning of your divine appointment. Stay alert. Stay humble. Stay in my presence. Because what happens next will change everything. You didn't knock on this door. You didn't even know it existed. But heaven has already opened it for you. It wasn't opened by influence, networking, or persuasion. It was opened by obedience, by tears, and by time spent in the hidden place. This is the part that will confuse those around you, because when they see what unfolds, they'll ask, how did this happen so suddenly? How did your name get into that room? How did you end up in that position, in that connection, in that divine moment? And the answer will be this: you didn't force your way in. God made a way where no door even seemed to exist. Let me show you what's happening. In rooms you've never entered, your name is rising. Not from your lips, but from the lips of others. People you once passed by without noticing. People who once saw you but didn't really see you. Now, their hearts are being stirred. They're speaking your name, not as gossip, not as rumor, but as recognition. And it's not because they finally understand your value. It's because I've lifted the veil. I've pulled back what blinded them before. Because I'm tired of you being treated like an afterthought. I'm done watching you shrink just to make others feel comfortable. I've had enough of you doubting what I already sealed over your life. So now, I am opening the door they never saw. And I'm not doing it quietly anymore. You've been hidden for a reason. Covered. Sheltered. Separated. But now, the covering is becoming a calling. What once felt like isolation is now being revealed as preparation. Let's go deeper. Do you remember all those moments when you questioned your worth? When no one responded to the gift you offered? When the silence of people made you second-guess the whisper of God? Now look again. That same gift is being requested. That same voice is being sought. That same presence is now carrying weight you didn't even know was visible. Because while you were waiting, I was awakening others. I've been working on the heart of someone you don't even know yet. Someone who is key to your next chapter. They've seen a glimpse of you. They've heard your words. They've felt your presence. And something stirred. They've kept it quiet, until now. But something about the past few hours has intensified. They can't stop thinking about you. Not romantically, but prophetically. You carry something their spirit recognizes. And now they're ready to act. Not everyone will understand how this connection happened. Not everyone will approve of it. But they weren't part of the divine conversation anyway. Because this connection, this recognition, this alignment, it is heaven-authored. And it will show up suddenly, like a message, a call, a mention, an opportunity. You'll feel it. You'll know. You won't have to second-guess it. Because everything in your spirit will respond, this is it. Now listen carefully. When this moment comes, it will be holy, but it will also come with a test. Some who once ignored you will now try to get close. Some will flatter you. Some will try to reattach themselves, not because they believe in you, but because they see the glory rising. Don't be deceived. Not everyone who praises you has pure intentions. That's why I'm giving you discernment. That's why I'm giving you pause before permission. That's why I'm reminding you, just because a door opens doesn't mean it's the right one. But this one, this door I'm speaking of, is not just open. It's prepared. And what's behind it? It's not just opportunity, it's confirmation. Confirmation that you weren't crazy. Confirmation that the wait wasn't wasted. Confirmation that the tears had weight. Confirmation that I truly do reward the ones who remain faithful in the unseen. Here's what I want you to do: honor the process. When the message comes, when the name is dropped, when the door opens, honor me in how you respond. Humility is your robe in this season. Stay grounded. You're rising, yes. But stay rooted. Don't let sudden attention uproot your identity. Your strength is in my presence, not in their applause. Protect your peace. There will be noise, excitement, and even some chaos. But peace is the proof that I'm in it. Don't move forward unless peace goes with you. Expect divine interruption. Plans may shift. Timelines may change. Be flexible. Be ready. This is my move, not man's. This is more than a door. It's a turning point. And the next 24 hours will begin to reveal the reason you had to endure what you did. Your waiting season is becoming your witnessing season. The door they never saw, you're about to walk through it. And when you do, nothing will be the same again. The whispers have grown louder now. They've moved beyond hidden rooms and private thoughts. Your name has become a signal in the spirit. A beacon. A shift. A ripple through unseen dimensions. Something holy is happening, and it's happening fast. The one who once scrolled past you is now reading every word. The one who dismissed you is now studying your resilience. The one who said you weren't enough can no longer look away. Because what I'm doing in you now, beloved, is undeniable. They can't unsee it. They can't unknow it. And it isn't because you've tried to prove anything. It's because I have placed my glory upon you in such a way that it draws eyes, hearts, and favor without explanation. You've become more than just remembered. You've become divinely marked. This is why your atmosphere feels electric. This is why your emotions feel like waves. This is why your dreams are vivid, your rest disturbed, your spirit stirred. You're not being anxious, you're being awakened. Heaven is placing you in the center of a divine collision. Where prophecy meets visibility. Where pain meets purpose. Where secrecy breaks into sudden recognition. Let's talk about the people. The ones whispering. Watching. Wondering. Some of them are celebrating. Yes, they are truly rejoicing, because they always believed in you. Even when they couldn't say it. Even when fear silenced them. They're cheering now, even from afar, because they know, you deserve this. But others? They're confused. Conflicted. Even a little convicted. Because they had a chance to walk with you. To honor you. To build with you. But instead, they hesitated. They doubted. They stepped back. And now, they're witnessing your rise. And the thing is, they can't stop talking about it. They say, how did this happen? She was just struggling. He was overlooked just months ago. They came out of nowhere. But what they don't realize is, you didn't come out of nowhere. You came out of the secret place. You came out of worship. You came out of pruning. You came out of silence. You came out of obedience. And that is more powerful than fame, popularity, or platform. Because what you carry now isn't man-made. It's heaven-stamped. And then there's the one who's been watching quietly. The one you don't know is watching. Their admiration has grown over time. But lately, it's transformed. They don't just see you. They feel God through you. They don't even know how to articulate it. But every time your presence crosses their screen or their memory, something in their heart stirs. They're not drawn to your image, they're drawn to your spirit. It's not attraction. It's alignment. They've felt it building like a holy pressure inside them. And now, it's becoming unbearable to hold in. They are about to speak. And when they do, their voice will carry weight. Because they were prepared by me. They are not just part of the story. They are part of the purpose. And they've been assigned to unlock something that was waiting dormant in your destiny. Their word will affirm you. Their gesture will confirm you. Their presence will be like a missing piece finally falling into place. And when it happens, you'll feel a wave of peace so undeniable that every doubt will collapse under the weight of my presence. But with every elevation comes a test. And this one is subtle. Because not all attacks come with resistance. Some come in the form of attention. Be careful. Not everyone who praises you is pure. Some will want access, not to serve, but to siphon. Some will come with flattery, not admiration, but manipulation. Some will pretend to cheer, but only to get close enough to control. So I tell you now, stay hidden in me even while I place you in plain sight. Let your identity remain anchored in my presence. Let your discernment rise above the noise. Let your wisdom outpace your excitement. This is not the time to be reactive. This is the time to be rooted. Here's what to expect within the next 24 hours, a message that shifts your mood instantly. It will carry warmth, weight, and unexpected honor. An open door that surprises you. It will not come the way you expected, but you'll know it's from me. A sudden remembrance. Someone from your past, once silent, even cold, will feel convicted. Whether or not they reach out, you'll feel it in the spirit. A sense of clarity. Where once you felt fog, you'll feel sudden direction. My voice will rise inside of you with unmistakable calm. A testing of motive. Watch for someone reaching out with a smiling face but a questionable spirit. Let peace be your guide, not emotion. Above all, remember this, your name is being whispered for a reason. Not for vanity. Not for applause. But because I am showcasing my glory through your story. This is not your comeback. This is your coronation. You're not going back to prove anything. You're moving forward to fulfill everything I promised you. And when they ask how it all happened, tell them this, heaven whispered my name, and earth had no choice but to respond. It's happening. The silence is breaking. The mystery is lifting. And now, the very thing I whispered in the secret place is being shouted in the open. Your name, once overlooked, is now becoming a signal in the spirit realm. A signal that heaven has moved, and that something sacred is rising. But child, listen closely now, because this is the moment where visibility collides with vulnerability. And you must walk wisely, because the light does not just exalt, it exposes. Do not be afraid of this light. It is not here to shame you. It's here to reveal the purity of what I've placed in you, and to silence every accusation that dared rise against your process. This is the part of your story where clarity begins to pierce confusion. Where light floods into every room where your name has been mentioned. And in that light, the truth emerges. The truth about who you are. No longer the version people created to comfort their disbelief. No longer the smaller version you had to become to be accepted. But the version I called forth, strong, radiant, wise, and full of fire. The truth about what you carry. You're not just talented. You're not just anointed. You are assigned. Your words shift atmospheres. Your presence breaks silence. Your prayers activate movement. And that can't be hidden anymore. The truth about who was for you, and who wasn't. You're about to see with clarity. Some names will fall off gently. Others will fade suddenly. And it won't be your loss, it will be my mercy. Because now that I'm making you visible, not everyone can walk with you into this next chapter. This is your unveiling. This is where I show the world what I already knew about you. There's someone right now, pacing, heart stirred, mind racing. They can't shake you. Not because of anything you've said recently, but because of what you carried in silence. They saw your kindness. Your quiet strength. Your refusal to retaliate. Your ability to endure without bitterness. And it haunted them. They remember how you stayed when you had every reason to walk away. They remember how you gave when you had nothing left to offer. And now, their heart is being drawn back. But it's different now. They aren't looking at you through old eyes. They are seeing you through the lens of revelation. Not romantic. Not manipulative. But divinely prompted. They know something sacred is attached to your name. And they're about to act. But as they move toward you, others will too. Some will come with purity. Others, with hidden agendas. This is the part of the journey where discernment must lead you, not emotion. You've been entrusted with more than a moment. You're carrying a movement. So when the messages come, pause. When the invitations arrive, pray. When the attention intensifies, listen for my whisper before reacting to applause. Here's what I want you to recognize in this divine hour: favor is not accidental. It's intentional. Strategic. Assigned. What you're walking into isn't just good luck. It's good alignment. Elevation exposes everything. From motives to wounds, to unfinished lessons. Don't run from the exposure. Let it refine you. Suddenness doesn't mean chaos. Just because it's happening quickly doesn't mean it's not me. You prayed for acceleration, and now I'm delivering it. Stay focused. The world's attention is not the goal, obedience is. Yes, they'll see you. Yes, they'll speak your name. But the purpose is not applause, it's impact. And now, let me speak directly to your heart. You feel that tension? That stretch between who you were and who you're becoming? That's the evidence that this is real. That's the holy confirmation that you are not stuck, you are emerging. Let the stretch sanctify you. Let the discomfort become discipline. Let the weight prepare you for the reach. Because this time, when they call your name, it won't just be because of what you did, it will be because of who you've become. You've been shaped in silence. Tested in private. Refined by fire. And now, revealed with glory. They're going to say, "Where did they come from?" And heaven will reply, "From my presence." You didn't rise through strategy. You didn't push your way forward. You just stayed faithful. And now I'm honoring that faithfulness with a visibility the world can't ignore. But even now, child, remember, you are still mine. So don't be distracted. Don't be swayed. Don't be seduced by recognition. Stay steady. Stay sacred. And let me lead every step of the way. Because what's about to unfold in these final hours of this 24-hour heaven has waited is going to leave you breathless. The veil lifts. Not because of who sees you. The tide turns. But because of who sent you. The whispers become reality. You have reached the part of your story where prophecy meets manifestation. This is not a distant promise anymore. This is not something meant for one day. This is now. This is the moment God moves in plain sight. What you've sensed in your spirit, what's been building in silence, what stirred you in prayer and worship, is about to materialize. You are standing at the threshold of a holy intersection, the place where everything shifts, not just spiritually, but tangibly. And it will not be loud. It will not be chaotic. But it will be undeniable. It may come in a single message. It may arrive through a door you thought was forever closed. It may appear in the voice of someone you never expected to hear from again. But when it happens, you will know, this was orchestrated by heaven itself. Because God is not just moving in concept. He is moving in your timeline. He is not just confirming you in secret. He is positioning you in public. And this is where everything changes. This is where the warfare makes sense. This is where the silence has a purpose. This is where the rejection turns into redirection. This is where your tears water the very ground your promise is planted in. And the bloom begins now. Let me describe what's about to unfold, because clarity is part of the breakthrough, a message that stops time. Whether it's a DM, a phone call, an email, or a conversation, you'll feel the air shift the moment it arrives. It will carry purpose, not flattery. It will carry alignment, not confusion. A door that opens without you asking. This opportunity will not require manipulation or striving. You won't need to fight for a seat at the table. The table is already set, with your name engraved on it. A person of divine connection. Someone whose heart I've been working on. They are not just noticing you. They are assigned to you. What they carry will complement what you've stewarded. Together, impact will multiply. A new rhythm of peace. Suddenly, you'll breathe easier. Not because the pressure vanishes, but because you now carry divine rhythm, an inner knowing that you are aligned, not guessing. A spotlight from heaven. Not the spotlight of man. Not fame. But favor. The kind that glows without needing to announce itself. The kind that draws without effort. The kind that is felt before it is seen. And now, I must tell you what others may never say, not everyone will celebrate this. Some will pretend to clap. Some will grow distant out of discomfort. Others will try to re-enter your life without repentance. But you must not dim your light for their comfort. You must not shrink back just because it makes others feel safer. You must not explain away your favor like it's a coincidence. You must not carry guilt for being recognized in a season you were once rejected. You are not arrogant. You are not unworthy. You are anointed. This is the fulfillment of promise. This is the moment that justifies your fight. This is the glory after the groaning. And you must walk in it without apology. Let me affirm you in this moment, you are not a mistake. You are not late. You are not unqualified. You are not forgotten. You are divinely aligned. You are spiritually seen. You are supernaturally appointed. And while this moment may feel like the climax of your waiting, it is only the beginning. Because what I'm releasing in these next 24 hours is not just an event. It's a shift in your atmosphere. It's a new era of visibility, clarity, and supernatural acceleration. Here is my final instruction, don't rush it. It's coming to you. You don't have to chase it. You don't need to prove yourself. The door will recognize the sound of your steps. Stay surrendered. This elevation must still flow from intimacy. Remain in the secret place. Let your heart stay low even as your name rises. Move when I say move. Don't second-guess my voice. When you sense peace, act. When I give you the green light, do not hesitate. Don't retaliate. Those who mocked you, misunderstood you, or mishandled you, they will see you. But let me handle them. Your assignment is not revenge, it's release. Embrace the light. You are no longer hidden. Don't act like you are. Shine boldly. Walk fully. Speak freely. You are an ambassador of my glory. And finally, when the message comes, when the person reaches out, when the door opens, when the moment arrives, don't freeze. Don't doubt. Don't hesitate. Because this is what you were born for. This is what I whispered into the fabric of your soul before time began. This is the moment heaven moves. This is your name becoming a banner of my goodness. This is your 24-hour shift. Walk through it like you know who sent you. Walk like you've seen my face. Walk like the storm never stopped you. Walk like you are covered, because you are. And when the world asks what happened, tell them this: heaven whispered my name, and earth had to respond. Amen.